Hi there, sign of Virgo. This is Kim with your reading. Hope you're doing good today. Thanks for joining me as usual on this beautifully powerful day today. Let's use these energies and see what's going on. Pulling in your spirit team, your spirit guides, your angels. If you got a private reading, those will be done later today. I have one more for YouTube to come out, and then I'll get started on those. And the information's in the description box below. Okay, we're just going to pull out some cards first. Who's this? Goodness, okay. All right. So we have a situation that is wrapping up. We have a piece to the puzzle where the World card is wanting to have a completion, right? You've invested something into what is coming apart or breaking up. Possibly you could be dealing with somebody who is a Queen of Cups in the reverse, an emotionally manipulative person, shut off, they've closed off, or this could be you feeling like you have shut off from your heart space. It could just be about this particular situation, though, is what I'm picking up. So there is a need to focus on like your self-love, self-care. And something's being pointed to this tower in the reverse, as if maybe you have something invested in rebuilding with this energy, but like I say, it's coming apart. So I don't necessarily see this as something bad for you, because you're not losing what you invested. I don't know what that means, but you're not losing what you've already invested or what you have invested. You won't lose what you have invested, if that makes sense. It's almost like trying to build or rebuild, and then something just stopped. Just stopped. And there's feelings of going within because of boredom, not satisfied. There could be an energy around you. This could be involved in this Lovers in the reverse that is very emotionally greedy with you, and everything to do with like wanting to hoard all of your emotions for themselves. It's possessiveness, not in a good way though, is what I feel like. And so there's something here about being at this point where you may have been postponing a split or a break. And perhaps giving yourself time to decide. In a way, you could have felt trapped in this, in whatever this was. Like, I'm so committed, or this person, or you feel, I don't know, you could feel guilty for wanting to walk away, but it's not satisfying. And there's something about this type of love. It's what's coming across to me is being suffocated. Okay? Feeling suffocated. Feeling like you're this butterfly and you've gone through a transformation. You're about to spread your wings, and there's things in the environment or icky energies that are making it hard for you to like become and transform to who you really are. But there is a rebirth. To be assured, there is a rebirth. You have the Son of Cups or the Knight of Cups energy coming out. Whereas this is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So it feels like this person or this situation was just full of either back and forth, consistently kind of letting down somebody, letting a person down, mistakes, carelessness. And so there is, as completion wraps up for whatever this cycle is or was for you, this chapter, you have a new cup of love being offered to you. It's part of a rebirth. It's part of this rebirth. The cup can represent a job even. It's just something that's going to sound really good to you. I think it could be trusted because of it coming out in the upright. Here's that breakup. That's you feel. Somebody feels like they are trapped within the story of a breakup or parting of the ways, if it's business or something to do with career. But you're not wanting to make this decision. Like, once this is a done, like, split, you don't want to make this decision again. You don't want to try again with this energy, is what I think. Ten of Swords reversed is you've already been through a whole lot, and you've managed to have a rebirth while in the situation still. And so your answer is coming. So any kind of nightmares that you've been having about your situation, about needing to find the key, needing to find the solution, how do I escape these thoughts that sometimes aren't negative, are just coming from the reality of the situation I see playing out in front of my eyes. It says the Nine of Swords in the reverse. The 9, the 10, they're both in the reverse, asking you for a completion. The 8 of Swords would be more about now you handling your own anxieties, ruminations. When we become obsessed about worrying about the same thing over and over. It's like trapped in an environment that's not supporting your complete transformation. If that makes sense. But you're not stuck. But you know what I mean? Like, there is some reason for this, for whatever this is. Something about timing, Wheel of Fortune. Something's going to turn for you at the right time. The answer's coming to you at the right time. Soon, because it's here. And then the 6 of Swords is that decision that you move out of this gloomy area towards the rainbow, towards the promise. No more storm, like, you know what I mean? No more storm like this. One more. Time to heal the heart, mind, body, spirit. Take a break. There's an answered prayer here, and there is a path that will be revealed to you with judgment. Your heart will be healed. Your heart will be healed. A prayer will be answered. The solution that you were seeking to get out of a nightmarish situation. All right. So, you know what? I'm kind of being pulled towards the tarot to actually clarify a little bit more. So I'm gonna use vice versa tarot. And this was Kim Cran's Wild Unknown tarot. Okay, what do we do about this 8 of Swords? I see this as the biggest thing here, actually. Another 8 of Swords. Another 8 of Swords. But this one is about the freedom and freeing yourself. Because it could be on this side where we're feeling trapped. We're just thinking about where we're at and how, boy, I'd like to wiggle free from here. You know what I mean? But this is like, you see the eagle, you see the freedom, and you're also feeling that these things that are tying you are not that tight. These swords can be moved past. You don't have to kneel down to these thoughts or these swords, okay? rather magical guidance here for you, I would say. All right, so what about the decision? The Two of Swords. What about the decision, please? The Ten of Wands. That's in a completion, right? Or you're just done? You're just done. You've been carrying a lot on your back. It's nighttime for a long time. And 1010 is saying that this is the decision is to no longer carry these burdens. Let Spirit intervene. Allow for divine intervention to lift you out of this rather dark period. Maybe focus on your work or those everyday things, those skills that's going to get you everywhere. 4-4. And the Four of Pentacles in the reverse is kind of like allowing something to crumble if it may, or as it may. Not being too attached on how things have to go or how things get built. This investment and this progress in yourself and your work can't be, it's what you're taking with you from this situation ultimately, and your change and transformation. You're taking it to the new season, to your new season. Okay, the Page of Cups in the reverse. Wow, that wanted to flip. You are laying down the groundwork to work with somebody, or somebody wants to work with you. Collaboration. There's a need to feel even more optimistic, especially when we're in this dark place. And we know a rise is inevitable. We know that we have progress in some specific key area of your life. Probably having to do with your finances or your pentacle, your own like security. And this is the Master. So you have to try to figure out how to make your optimism grow. Okay, because there are energies here that really want to work with you, that see your work, that look at your work. There's other people that learn from you as you are learning more also. And whatever you need to invest in, it will pay off. If there's some type of, like, I'm getting the message of there being a hobby or a skill or trade or gift that that you have, a talent or ability that if you invest a little bit more into the research, investing more into the foundation, money, just investing in it. You may have to buy like some supplies or something is what I'm getting. It would be so worth it. It would be worth it. You are the rising phoenix. Do not fret as you're waiting on news to come, okay? As you're, look at the victory. As you are waiting on news to come, good news to come your way, you are rising like the phoenix from the ashes of what was. Okay, and you have the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. You have new partnerships and alliances coming in. Not only that want to work with you, but that can see your creativity and they can see themselves expanding with you. As you wait on this news, just allow your phoenix to rise, because that's what's really being noticed is this beautiful journey that you've been on. And how well you've handled it, really, and how well you've handled it. Pardon me. Okay, let's get the Kipper Deck out and see what else. Your occupation, they're really saying, please focus on this. Focus on what you're here to work on. Because now your occupation is coming out. And the privileged lady. If you put your focus and your attention into your work at this time, you are going to get so much recognition. Literally, Spirit is saying you're going to understand and feel the privileged lady energy, which is feminine, receiving anything, everything you want. Anything you need to get this going more or bigger, it will arrive as you need it. And then you'll get to this point where it's like you're not even going to have to say, okay, well, I think I'm going to need something. That won't even be in the vocabulary. You just know. This is where you're building up character, mastery, and worthiness skills. Is what I'm getting for you guys. Let's pull a White Light Oracle here, Virgo. What a beautiful read. Really nice reading for you. One of the best. One of the best, because I feel like when I started off the reading, there's all these other things going on, but Seven of Pentacles really stood out as being a very positive message that something that you have already been investing in is there's a path that's going to be opened from it that allows you to fly up out of a dark time. A dark period. It's a blessing. It's a spiritual gift. It's an ability. You got one of the best cards in that deck too. You got the 7 blessings of Eve. Okay, 7 blessings of Eve. Beautiful. I'm going to read what they say because they write it so eloquently. The White Light Oracle, 7 blessings of Eve. A spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into a full, glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. You have a natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realize. Oh, heard the angels. I heard the angels for Virgo. And stay disciplined and dedicated to what it is that you're working on at this time. Trust your intuition. Open up. 31 is about discipline, your approach to life, and the dedication you're putting into this focus. Okay? And then 11 says the keen awareness of what other people feel, like you understand. So 11 is about tapping into your intuition, like that. It says, I am intuitive. So, and it can help others. So I'm sending you love. Thanks. Bye.